Hey folks, good morning. It's that time of year again when we start thinking about getting our seeds together to get the garden planted, because that time is approaching us rapidly. Me and Ruby are headed downtown. We're going to the seed store. Say hi, Ruby. Oh, she's preoccupied. So let's go to the seed store. So most people, when they get their seeds, they'll go to like their local little farm store or garden center, something like that, which is you can get what you need there. But I highly encourage you to find your local seed store in town. Seed and feed, sometimes they call them. Usually when you buy your seeds at stores like that, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck. You're going to get a lot more seeds in a package. A lot of times you'll get the varieties that are more well suited for your area, because they do the research and they stock those varieties. So let's take you in there. We'll show you what's available at our local seed store and how much more you can get for the money. Now, some of you might notice that Ruby's always with us now in the morning and Brandy's not always here. And believe me, we're not neglecting Brandy. It's just Ruby, as young as she is, she's up and raring to go in the morning. And Brandy likes her little warm spot on the couch after she takes her morning potty break. And sometimes she gets cold when she does that and doesn't want to go outside either, and she'll wait a long time. But she loves her little cozy spot on the couch, and Ruby's always raring to go. So that's why you're seeing Ruby more than Brandy now. Now, a misconception that a lot of people have is that your local seed store only caters to the big commercial farmers and large bulk sales of seed, fertilizer, and stuff like that, where that's not always true. A lot of times they'll even cater to your gardeners and just your normal farm and ranch homesteader type people. And that's what our local store does. All right, we have arrived. This is our local store here, Arrow Seed. So let's go inside and show you what they got. We're here with Lori at Arrow Seed. She's going to tell us a little bit about what she's got going on. You can see the nice big old seed bin here is really cool with all the old wooden boxes and all that. So how do you sell the seeds?
The seeds we can sell per pound, or like we have a scooping system. So we pre-package them for you.
Cool.
That way you can just grab what you want. And we try to keep these bins full. So like this one, you can tell we got the seeds all ready to go, and we've also got them pre-packaged.
And you can see these packages here much different than the packages you buy like at the little stores. These actually got quite a bit of seed in them.
Right. So we have our sweet corn and then our different kinds of cucumbers. We've got some of them, depending on the brand, on the type, is they sell by the seed. So 20 seeds $1, you can't beat that.
No.
Or some of them may be, like by the ounce, things like that.
Because your little packages downtown are like $2 and $3 for just very little seed in the package.
And we also have our herbs. We're starting to get those in. We've got our dill, our parsley. We even have alfalfa sprouts, if you like alfalfa sprouts on your salad.
We're actually sprouting, so that's good to know, because I didn't know I could come here and buy the bulk alfalfa sprouting seeds. That's awesome.
And we also have our marigold mixes, or our wildflowers. We haven't got those in yet, and then you move on down the line. You've got your lettuce and your cabbage, your carrots, all of your different kinds of peas.
Now, when you're getting the varieties in, do you tailor the varieties for the growing region that we're in here?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
I was telling everybody that that's a good way to do it, because a lot of times you buy the seeds down at the the hardware stores and stuff like that, they're not necessarily tailored for your zone.
Right, but Logan does a really good job of that.
Awesome.
Doing that. And then we have all of our different kinds of squash. You know, we've got the straight neck, the buttercup, butternut.
Basically anything anybody would need for the garden here locally.
You go on into your kohlrabi and your radishes, your beets. We have all sorts of different kinds of beets.
Big bulk of beans.
Yeah.
Look at your beans, and they even got the coating on them. I
Yep.
forget what they call that.
Well, they're either pre-treated or not pre-treated. And then here's our jade beans. A pack of this was like $2 only, and there's quite a few.
Yeah,
quite
you
a
could
few
find a whole row
beans.
with that package.
Yep.
See, here in the store too, what I enjoy is they also have stuff for processing meat. They have dehydrators and barbecues and all of your meat grinding accessories, all of your equipment here, your bags, your mixes for the different jerky and stuff like that.
What's really cool is our master grill.
Yeah, I actually bought your Masterbuilt 800. We've got a couple videos on that. They're
Oh, and you love
fantastic.
it,
I
don't you?
absolutely love our Masterbuilt
Yeah,
gravity
these
feed.
these are the coolest things since sliced bread. I mean, they're awesome.
They got the convenience of a pellet grill, but you use regular charcoal or lump charcoal in this big hopper here, and it's gravity feed, so you don't have to deal with augers and all that. So if you haven't seen this barbecue in action, go check out our other videos.
And then we do a lot of our garden supplies. You know, this time of year with spring, we have, you know, a lot of the ladies, they like to have their flower gardens looking nice. So we have their flags and their mats and just anything
Garden
you need.
tools.
Yep, all of our garden tools. Those are good and fun to have.
And this is the lump, like smoking wood, right? The big lumps of hardwood.
And we have apple, hickory, maple, I think are the three that we carry right now.
And then you have the lump charcoal as well, right?
Yes, yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And then even over here they have the electric fence charging machines, the solar powered ones, everything you need for electric fences to keep pests out of your garden or keep your cattle in.
The batteries.
And then over here,
Oh yes, our bird seed.
bird seed by bulk.
Yes. So, if you want to get your cardinals, you've got safflowers, we've got the millet, the wild bird mix, and the finch blend. We have big bags of the wild bird feed, and bigger bags is also, we do the finch blend also.
Now what I also bought here last fall is they have the food plot mixtures here also for your deer food plots. They've got game cameras. These can cookers are really neat. One of these days I want to try some of those. They're really sweet. Got some wind chimes going on. They also have the bulk onion set. You can see the large bags here of all different types of onions that you can also get from your seed store. And these, unlike the plants, you just plant these bulbs in the ground and they start growing that way. And it smells yummy in here already just with these onion sets. Usually they're out here in the bulk area, but we had a cold snap the last couple days, so they had to put them in that storage unit under a blanket to keep them warm, keep them from freezing. Out here in the outer area outside the store is where you can get your grass, seed grass, the bulk, usually bulk potatoes. The potatoes aren't in yet, but all kinds of different varieties of potatoes. And then they have the bulk grass seed. You can buy it either by the pound, and the more pounds you buy, the cheaper it gets, or you can get 50-pound bags of the grass seed. But you can see these hoppers are all full of seed, and they'll bag it up for you and weigh you out. And then over here they have a lot of your other amendments and fertilizers and stuff like that. Out here in their garage area they have the big bags of mulch. We get the cedar mulch for our place. It lasts a good long time. There's not a lot of stuff in yet because it's still early in the season, but you get a lot more of your bulk stuff out here too. All right, we're gonna get some cantaloupe seeds. So she's gonna measure them out for us. There's different color scoops up here. So she's gonna measure out the green scoop for our cantaloupe seeds.
I can make it work here. Here, I'll put it over here.
So look how many seeds you're getting in that package. It's much, much better than the little tiny ones downtown.
Go.
Yeah. We also want some alfalfa sprouts up here. Now that I know that you got them, let's do 4 ounces of those.
You want the 4 ounce?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the alfalfa sprouts?
Yeah, 4 ounces of the alfalfa sprouts up here in the top left.
Blue scoop.
So that would be what, 4 blue scoops? Oh, they're already measured.
Yep, they are already made.
Oh, cool. So,
you got-
what, 4 packages?
You want 4 of those?
Yeah, if they're 1 ounce.
There you go.
Cool. And then the carrots was the other thing that we needed. The Little Fingers carrots.
Okay, and that's a black scoop. Now, how do you get those?
I love this set of boxes here. It's really cool.
Yes.
All right, we're all checked out. We got a bag of our lump charcoal for our barbecue because it's barbecue season. We're barbecuing on Sunday, actually. We got our nice little garden seeds. Lori has just checked us out with all this stuff. Now, another thing I wanted to mention, the services that you guys provide here is Kelly just signed up for your lawn fertilizer service.
Right.
So, from what she's telling me, you guys, like 5 times a year, you contact us and we come get fertilizer from you for different times of the year and stuff like that. So how does that work?
Okay, well, here's our information. So what we do is you can come in and you can just sign up and then you can pay for all 5 steps all at one time, or you can do pay as you go.
So you can pay for the whole year at once if you want for the 5-step program.
And you need to give us our square footage, or if you don't know, if you don't know what your square footage is on your lawn, then we can measure that for you and get that in, and then that will be determine the price of the program. But it's very reasonable and
yeah, for our giant lawn, it was very reasonable. And you can see they have 5 steps here. There's the fertilizer and crabgrass control, and then another fertilizer later on in the year. And there's steps that you go through, and it basically keep your lawn green all year long.
Right. And some people can maybe will miss a step. You know, maybe they don't want to do all 5 steps, and so we prorate that accordingly.
So you can tailor the program to them, whatever they want to do.
Yes. Yeah, you sure can.
All right, Lori, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Great. You're welcome.
We'll be back again, of course.
Yes. Happy spring and happy Easter.
Yeah, we
Thanks
can't
for
wait.
coming in.
Thank you. All right, Ruby and I got our seeds picked up, so we're going to go home and plant some more seeds today. It's nice and sunny, even though it's cold outside. It's 25 degrees outside right now, but it should be nice and toasty warm in the greenhouse where we can work in there and get some more stuff started. All right, folks, we are back home in the greenhouse. We're going to start some more seeds today. It's still 26 degrees outside, but it's 60 degrees in here with no wind. Fantastic place to be on a morning like this, let me tell you. I think even the flannel could come off. Now, if you're looking for a real cheap option that works really good for starting your seeds, these styrofoam cups are literally 99 cents for a huge package of these things. And just poke a hole in the bottom of them with a pencil. And they work really good. They're large enough to where you're not having to up pot your plants before they go in the garden. So these trays here are also really cheap. You don't have to get real expensive when you're starting your seeds. Got our seeds started that we wanted to get started. We did some additional chilies. We did some hatch chilies from the chilies that we bought at the store last year. We saved the seeds from those. Hopefully those will come out okay. We've got 2 different kinds of watermelon. We got Crimson Sweet and Sugar Baby, which is our favorites. We've got Cantaloupe that we just bought at the store, but I forgot to write down the variety on those, but I'll be going back in there. We'll figure that out. And then we got our Garden Sweet cucumbers. We're not doing any pickling cucumbers this year because we still have a ton of pickles in the root cellar, and they're relatively easy to grow. So we've got some butternut squash. We have some acorn squash. We've got some broccoli, cauliflower, and some Brussels sprouts. We only did 3 tags because the whole line is the same thing. Basically got a 6-pack of each. So looking pretty good. Folks, I can't tell you how satisfying it is to come out here and get some stuff in the dirt. We are so excited about spring getting here and getting some stuff in the ground. Hope you enjoyed our little tour to the seed store today, and I hope you check out your local seed store. It's not just for the big farmers, folks. They'll help you out. So, till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come back and see us here at Mark Kelly Farm. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe, because that helps the alligator rhythm. So, catch you next time.